what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing good. I know it's been pretty rough. Hope y'all are hanging in there well. So, uh, pulled together some things and wanted to show you guys some cool stuff that I found. Yeah, let's check it out. All right. So I went ahead and I drew everything on and added labels to make this easier. First of all, uh, this fractal, it looks similar to this right here, okay? What we're experiencing right now. Now, when we go back to this leg here, the RSI was at 34. Down here, it was at 31. It was at 34 currently right now. They're pretty close together, and it also is forming like this M-shaped W, which is kind of similar here, like an M but a shaped W, right? Closed on it 3 times now. The support line of 47K, which is pretty strong, which makes me feel pretty good. I wanted to point out that we had a bearish divergence back in, the Rosh Hashanah dump, the planned dump. Okay. We also had one right here in November. Okay, for that dump. Now, some cool things about that is we also had a hidden bullish divergence at the same time, forming out to this from this V-shaped recovery to this left-hand side of this W. We have one forming, or we had formed one from the right side of this W to basically the center of this W here, and what looks to be like a W to me. What I thought was cool is it's 72 days, and that this bars pattern would take us to 72K. Well, 73, but it's like right on the money, like literally 72.9. So I thought that was interesting. I also thought it was interesting that it was 55% in between the current bottom and that all-time high that we've been anticipating. That 72 is a huge number. It's half of 144. It goes to biblical times. It goes to the Beaver's full moon being the first of its kind, with the longest partial eclipse, first of its kind since 1440. So I thought that was interesting because that's half of that. Now I want to, I'm going to finish going over all this stuff first, and then I'm going to tie some things together from before and show you how the decode that I did based off of Waters Above crypto's sentiment of 144K around December 4th, and how I began to think that way, as above so below. And I want to show you where I messed up and how I was actually right on the money with the code, but it was just in the opposite form. Okay, so interesting thing right here we have is the time from this this MACD crossing bearish to crossing bullish was 37 days. The same thing here, from the time of this MACD crossing bearish to well, it hasn't technically crossed yet. That was the date it crossed. It hasn't crossed yet, but that if it crosses around the 15th or on the 15th, that would be 37 days out. That's why I got that. So very interesting stuff. 37. Now I will show you the importance of those 37s in just a moment. The December 15th date, that would take us to 54K if it played on this bars pattern. Greed is extremely deep right now, and this is usually the time they reverse it. Now, would like to point out that we need to look out for these in the future, and we need to trade the market accordingly. Okay. simple moving average. Well, this is, I'm just gonna show this because yes, there was not that much of a gap at this point, okay? And the 200 exponential was below the 8 still. We never crossed, and we just crossed right here, okay? So that is different. I'm going to point that out, okay? Because I know some people will probably bring that up. Now, what is interesting is this dump right here to this dump. It's 13%. This was a 13-degree angle, and that was 13 days of a bearish divergence. I just thought that was pretty interesting. These crossed with the date before, well, the 2 days before this crossed. It was two days before this crossed. 8 plus 5 is 13. At this point, we only had 7%, so it's about double. So there's gonna need to be some whales to push this up for this to happen. Okay, just gonna say that right now. But the esoteric side of it is what interests me on this stuff, and these numbers just kind of aligning, and the distance is actually closer to crossing bullish than it was back here. Okay, what I want to point out that I find interesting is these 13%, right? The 13s, all the 13s that we found, and the 31 right there reversed. It, like, that's just a coincidence because it's the likes, and then the amount of retweets. Remove the zero rules of numerology 22, which we're going to be in the 22nd year. Okay, but anyway, this is the big decode that I spent like 5 days on, going crazy. Now, what's really interesting about this is look at that 73, 12 million pounds of thrust at liftoff. There's 21 million Bitcoin in supply that can ever be mined. Well, when you reverse that, that's 12. This was reversed. They were sending the shit down. That's what they were saying for the people that could catch on. The 7:20 p.m. You know, reversed. You know, the 27, right? So everything was in reverse. And then when we zoom in here, check this out. We got the 14. Well, if you read, what the fuck is that? That's ridiculous. Anyway, the 14. Reverse it, and it was 41, right? So reverse down, 73 down. I tied a whole bunch of other shit into this with numbers of the alphabets, but it was way more simple. And there's the 36 for Bitcoin, and I'll show you where that ties in into the gematria. But the 33 for the masonry, and it's all tied into all these dates as well. And yeah, the 41K, and the 73rd date numerology is when the dump started, when you added up the date live, and then the fifth letter in the that day, the fifth letter in the alphabet is E, and there was an E there and an E there, so that was 55. So I mean, they kind of they kind of said when it was gonna start, if you were smart enough to catch on. We were, right? But we looked at it reversed, and then with Jordan from Waters Above, you know, the group, our group, what he said was pretty cool about the lunar cycle and it being blocked by the sun, so it absorbed all the sun's energy. So lunar, Terra Luna, which is the moon, it mooned that day, and I believe it hit 177. It was like an all-time high. So 77 for like Shemitah, you know, the sevens, seventh year, sabbatical year, right? So very interesting. So 12 plus 13 plus 21 is equal to 46. Wow, so cool, you guys. I just randomly came across that. 12 plus 13 plus 21, 46, and that was the low today. Universal had the 37. So let me put this on the side of the screen now to show the 73 reversal has 37. Also comes back to 27 Chaldean. He posted it at 7:20 p.m. BTC reversal. There was a 17 on this rocket, but I hope you guys can see it. But there's an E17 right there. I'm circling it. It's in Bitcoin, of course. The 36, the 63. The 36 is right there. That's actually a 3 next to that 6. I've zoomed in and I've looked before. Satoshi Nakamoto, 55. What else interests me is this is 55% exactly from this bottom to this top. If that would be that top on that date would be 55%, and that was also our bottom on the 73rd day. Okay, when added up, it was 15 plus 20 plus 21, 68. Okay, now when I put, okay, that was my bad. I put BTC 67, Bitcoin 68, 73 in Chaldean. Okay, 73 right there. Well, the 37 in Chaldean. Okay, reversed is 73, taking us to 73K. That's pretty interesting, right? Now, the date of January 3rd, when we type 3 January 22 BTC, we get the 72, and you get that 33 for the 33 degree Mason, 72, which would be right around there, right? 3 plus 20 plus 21 equal to 45. You get the 45 right there. Okay, so 54 as above, so below, and you get that 23. So Bitcoin 45 when you reverse these two, yeah, they equal out, my friends. 0301 22 TC. Oh wow. Yeah, you get the 33 for 33 degree Mason, the 15, which is the date that we could possibly start this reversal on, which would lead to the 55, which would go back to Satoshi Nakamoto in Chaldean and full reduction. 3 plus 1 is 4, 6 and 8, 8. Wow, 8 BTC. Oh, I did that. Oh, no, right there. Yeah, 8 BTC. You get the 33 for the masonry, the 17, which attached the rocket, and also that 15. And just for fun, tie this all together. Money, 72 to 27, 72 to 27 reversed. Okay, the 22 for Chaldean. This would be the 22nd year. I smell a reversal in the making, my friends. So yeah, mon from like Monday, right? The 12, 21, time back to Saturn. Monday. Just curious. Ooh, I wonder what day that falls on. If it falls on a Monday, that's gonna be epic. January. Oh shit, yo, yo, that is. I think I might have just tied some shit together. Do not know is an ancient Saturnalia. For those of you who do not know, Saturnalia is a holiday from ancient Rome. One last thing that I'd like to tie into our analysis here is going to be Saturnalia. For those of you who do not know, Saturnalia is a holiday from ancient Rome where the slave owners would become the slaves and the slaves would become the slave owners for a period of 8 days from December 17th to December 24th. And basically they would have to take on each other's roles. The slave masters would feed the slaves, and some said that they would dine together. Other articles say that they would never dine with their slaves, but they actually did participate in the holiday. So yeah, that's Saturnalia. And we are going to see how it is all tied together. So, Saturnalia giving us that 73, well, 73 on the rocket, 72 in Chaldean, 7:20 p.m. 154, 54 ties back to Gematria of Bitcoin, excuse me. 1 amplifies it. 16, 116, 1 amplifies the 16, 16th of November, okay? Now, also, um, yeah, the 1 amplifies the 16. I was thinking like 1116, but there's only three numbers. But anyway, yeah, massive connections, right? Now, let's think about the date. Now, when it starts, by the way, when I did my analysis, I based it off of fractals and gematria, so the dates are not going to be exact. We could start seeing a reversal. I think we found our bottom. We hit it 3 times. We confirmed it. So, like I was saying, the Saturnalia starts on the 17th. So we go 12 plus 17 plus 20 plus 21, and that gives us 70. So we do 70 BTC, and look what we get. We get the 27 in full reduction. That goes to the 72. We get the 63. That's reversed to 36, which is on the rocket. 14 on the rocket. 23, which is what Bitcoin produces in Chaldean. So each one of these numbers is tied in to this prediction. Now, another way to look at the date, because you can also, from what I've learned from Jordan from Waters Above Crypto, thank you, Sarah, for teaching me this, is you can remove zeros from numerology as per the rule, the original rule, or you can add them in like he does. Now, I just added it in. Now, let me remove it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to take that date. Let's take that date of 12 plus 17 plus 2 for 20. Forget the 0, plus 21. 52. 52 BTC. We get that 16 in Chaldean, again, on the rocket. 27, we reverse it, 7:20 p.m. You just remove the 0. 63, once again on the rocket. 36, 14, once again on the rocket. Okay, could also stand for January 4th, because this is so damn close with the January 3rd thing, and this fractal is not going to be right on point. It could be a little off, which would make sense of the 17th being a turnaround date, or the 16th even, and the 17th being like a certain point. Who knows? But it's all going to be within a couple days, most likely. Now the 14, it's on the rocket, and 23, that's where you get Bitcoin in Chaldean. Okay, so this all ties together, my friends. 12 plus 24 plus 20 plus 21. 77. Ooh, the Shemitah. 77 BTC. Beautiful. Get the 23 in Chaldean. That matches up Bitcoin exactly. 70 reverse ordinal. Well, the 70th date, the start of Saturnalia. 21 comes back to Saturn, which is what everyone worships. Okay, and Saturn has. Oh, did you see that? Let's go back here. See the 39? Now watch this. 93, Saturn. See that? 77 BTC. I just hit enter, and then Saturn. Tied together. 21. Yin Yang 69. That's our previous all-time high. This market is run on some crazy shit. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. If you guys can hit that like button, leave a comment. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know what more would you like to see from me. Also, you can sign up to our Discord via Patreon. It's going to be in the link. I do not get any money from that or anything. That is Waters Above Crypto. That is Jordan's Patreon. I'm a moderator for his channel. So this is my channel, and I'm just basically promoting his channel so that you guys can sign up if you'd like to be part of our group. We do live videos every week where me and a technical analysis expert, Jim, we go over everything from how to read indicators, to using TradingView, to scalp trading, to long-term trading, and everything in between. You'll also be able to sign up for some courses that are available if you would like through the Waters Above Crypto website. I'll put that in the description as well. And then I'll put some referral links if you guys would like to get TradingView or any of the other programs that I use. I really do appreciate you guys. Much love from the bottom of my heart, from my home to your home. May you be blessed. May your family be blessed. And may you have lots of love in your life. Love you.